What got you into photography? Have you been doing it for a long time?
The moment the passion kicked in, I was working in France, doing a very different job from now, and just on Sundays I'd go into like the Luxembourg Gardens, which was really close to where I lived, and just take pictures of flowers with this little digital camera that my dad had got me to take out there with me, and I was doing like a lot of macro stuff, and I just became obsessed with like the results you could get, and I started to see stuff in a different way, and sort of to notice the beauty in the world. And then like my friends started asking me to shoot them, and their reactions, like when they kind of saw themselves as beautiful, it really it just inspired me to sort of to do more, because I felt like I was doing something good, and not just something for myself, but something that was helping other people too.
You have an exhibition and a photo book project called Milk. Can you tell us a bit about it and what inspired you to create it?
So yeah, I would say I'd been through this horrible breakup, and one of the songs I was listening to at the time was "Stay" by Rihanna. To kind of keep myself in abject misery, and the music video had Rihanna in a bar. It was mainly because I saw the effect of the water, and how it added this emotive quality to the photography, and I just found it so beautiful. And I felt like, even though it was she was nude, and it was kind of a little bit sexy, but really that was all diluted by the water, and it was just beautiful. And I thought like the way the tears were merging with the water and stuff, it was just like really very impactful, but really tasteful. And so I really wanted to do something with water, and so and then one day I was in a bar in East London, and I met this lovely French actress, and we kind of had an instant kind of connection, and we talked very quickly about doing a shoot together, and it just popped into my head to sort of say, shall we do this with Milk? I just thought it would look cool. It sort of seemed to be something that would suit her, and so she said yes, and we did it, and it was really fun.
So, will your book exist solely in digital space, or do you plan on turning it into a physical copy?
It's got to be a physical copy. I'll feel like I've failed if it doesn't.
How would you sell, distribute, and market your book?
So, I'm hoping I won't have to.
Okay.
I'm hoping someone else will do that for me. But if I have to market it myself, this is a project I spent pretty much 5 years working on, and like tens of thousands of pounds, putting it, even before printing the shots and stuff. So if I do have to do it myself, if I have to self-publish, I'm probably going to get a publicist to help me to market it and to market me and to raise my profile a bit.
I've got some questions just off the top of my head. So you said, when I asked you about if you wanted to make it a digital, exist digitally, or to print it, you said you'd feel like you'd fail if you didn't have it printed physically. Why do you say that? Because I know a lot of people think that the print situation is dying down a lot, and everything is popping off on social media and digitally. So why do you feel like you would have failed if you didn't publish it physically?
So I don't think there's anything wrong with digital at all. I'm very for it. In fact, it's better for the environment. It's easier for the whole world to see it.
Yeah.
It's just that in my mind, it's a book.
Yeah.
A coffee table book, and I've just had this vision since the moment I shot the second person. I can't really explain why, but I don't think there's any failure in just publishing online at all. I think it's a really cool, amazing thing, and it makes it so much easier for people to get their work out there. But it's just my dream. There's no logical explanation for it, and but it's just what I want.
Yeah. And I was also going to ask, so you've been doing this project for 5 years now, and you said that you photographed around 400 different people. How do you still feel excited about it? Because for example, if other people are doing a project, I feel like people get quite disheartened halfway through and start getting bored of it. How do you keep that excitement going for so long?
Well, it comes and goes. There are moments when I'm sort of overjoyed by it, and moments when I'm like, I should have finished this by now. But I think the joy for me is just the people. Like, it's perhaps not as diverse as I would have liked it to be in terms of like age and skin color and size. But I tried really hard. But I think that the joy is that everyone is different. We're all kind of the same, but we're all different. And I think it's just this kind of joy of like representing the London that I know.
I'm so excited. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for
Cheers.
talking to me.